My friends, there is still one group of Texans who are waiting to fully enjoy their life and right as Texans. So let me tell you about one of them. As chair of the Senate Veteran Affairs and Military Installations Committee, I was blessed to meet Staff Sergeant Eric Alba. In 2003, this San Antonio native was the first Marine seriously injured in Iraq when he stepped on a landmine and lost his right leg. He fought for us. He fought for you. He nearly died for our country, and he still suffers for it every day. And yet, here in his home state, he can be denied or fired from a job, not because he's Hispanic and not because he has disabilities, but because he is gay. A man who protects our country is not protected at home. A man who loves his country is denied and is discriminated against because of who he loves. And Texans, that has to change. That has to change. And I realize, my colleagues, what that means to say that in this day. A few minutes ago, I swore on Sam Houston's Bible to uphold the oath. Sam Houston stood proud, and he stood up for our Native Americans, our First Nation, who at that time were considered savages. And he said, I am aware that presenting myself as an advocate for the Indians and their rights, I shall stand very much alone. But Sam Houston stood up, and he did because it was the right thing to do. And so I will stand because it's the right thing to do. Now, thankfully, I will not have to stand alone because I think Texans' minds are changing. Because you know people like Eric. Let's look at some of the other portraits in this chamber. Over there, the picture of Barbara Jordan. And in the back, San Antonio's own Henry B. Gonzalez. At one time, it would have been unthinkable to think that an African-American woman and a Mexican-American man, that their portraits would hang, would be adorned in these hallowed walls. Someday on these walls, there will be a portrait of a Texas hero who just happens to be gay. And it won't matter because they're a Texas hero.